नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Yes. So anyone remembers in last session what we discussed? Last session of Bhagavad Gita, not quiz, Bhagavad Gita session. हमने क्या डिस्कस किया था? Anyone remembers?
Prabhuji,
Anyone?
we discussed about the the scene that was being created on Kurukshetra, the great warriors, the consuls of the warriors, and the transcendental nature of the Krishna's chariot and Krishna's different names.
Krishna's various names, yes. And how Duryodhana he observed the army, who blown which conch shell. Okay. So we'll begin today's session. Today's session will start another section of Bhagavad Gita in which Arjuna he is observing the battlefield. Let us see how Arjuna observes the battlefield. I'll share my screen. All of you please join me in chanting the verses. Yes. Verse number 20 of first chapter. Atha vyavasthitan drashtva धत्राष्ट्राराण कपिध्वजा प्रवृत्ते शस्त्र संपाते धनुरुद्यम पांडवः ऋषिकेशं तदा वाक्यम्
ऋषिकेशं तदा वाक्यम्
इदम् आह महीपते.
इदम् आह महीपते.
Anyone would like to chant the shloka? Please, anyone would like to try? Yes. No one.
I'll read, Prabhuji, like might be some
Please.
mistake. I'll try.
Please. Yeah, please try.
अथाव्यवस्थितं दृष्ट्वा धृतराष्ट्रं कपिध्वजा प्रवर्ते सहस्रसम्पत्ते धनुरुद्यम्य पाण्डवा ऋषिकेशं तदा वाक्यम् इदम् आह महीपते.
Wonderful. Anyone else would like to try? Anyone? Just try, not an issue if you are not able to chant. Just try once. Yes, Jaya Mataji, please try.
अथ व्यवस्थितान् दृष्ट्वा दार्त्रदाष्ट्रान् कपिध्वजः प्रवृत्ते शास्त्रसम्पाते धनुरुद्रयम्य पाण्डवः ऋषिकेशं तदा वाक्यम् इदम् आह महीपते. Sorry, Prabhu, I don't know much.
No worries, Mataji. Like this only we'll learn. I also started like this only. You are much better than how I started.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes. So translation. O king, at that time Arjuna, the son of Pandu, who was seated in his chariot, his flag marked with Hanuman, took up his bow and prepared to shoot his arrows. Looking at the sons of Dhritarashtra, O king, Arjuna then spoke to Rishikesha, Krishna these words. So very interesting verse, this one. So Sanjay is addressing to Dhritarashtra that Arjuna, who was seated on the chariot on this chariot, his flag was marked with Hanuman. The flag was having the symbol of Hanuman. So once during exile in the forest, when these Pandavas, they were there in the forest, there was a strong wind was blown, and with that wind, a unique, different kind of lotus flower. It was golden lotus flower. This Draupadi, she got that golden lotus flower. It came by the wind. So Draupadi, she requested Bhima, I really like this flower. I want some more flowers. Can you please get me? So Bhima, he went and started searching where I can get this flower. It is something extraordinary. It is not some ordinary flower. So where I can get? So he was searching, and when he was passing through the forests after forest, he came across one point where there was one monkey. He was lying on the path. Old monkey. He was lying on the path. So Bhima, he cannot cross that monkey to go further on his path. So what Bhima requested, oh monkey, get away of my path. I want to go further. And this monkey, he told, no, I want to take rest. I will not get up. I will not move from here. Don't disturb me. Go away. This Bhima, again, he requested, this time more strongly, as his nature is more, like a bossy kind of nature. So like that, he strongly requested this monkey. But again, monkey told, no, if you want, you move away my tail and find your path. You can continue. So Bhima
This
thought,
place is
okay.
in Rajasthan.
This place, it comes, what I have read is, it is in Himachal side area.
Okay, because I heard that and I went to that place. It was in Rajasthan.
Oh,
There
is
is
it?
a big one there, yeah. Near
Might be
Sarista.
possible. Might be possible because Hanuman temple is there in Rajasthan, various Hanuman temple. So lot of pastime happens of Pandavas in Rajasthan also during forest time. Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, all such places, those pastimes has happened. So yes, so Bhima, he tried to move now. Let me try to move this tail. What is this? A small monkey. I can move it. This tail. There is nothing which I cannot do. Like that, Bhima was thinking, and he started moving the tail of the monkey. But when he was trying, to his surprise, he was not able to move even the inch of the tail. थोड़ा सा भी नहीं खिसका पा रहा था भीमा. So he tried his best, put his all the power, whatever he had, he is not able to move. So he understood this monkey is not an ordinary monkey. This monkey is superior to me, and he is someone else, not ordinary monkey. So he inquired to that monkey, you are not ordinary monkey. You have some extraordinary powers. Please reveal your identity. There is no one on this planet who is superior to me in the strength. Please reveal your identity. So that monkey, he got pleased, and he understood. Monkey also revealed his identity, that I am none other than Hanuman, your brother, Vayuputra Hanuman. Bhima is also son got by Vayu, wind, Vayudev, and this Hanuman is also Vayuputra. So Hanuman, he revealed his identity, and Bhima was very pleased. He was very pleased to meet his brother Hanuman. Then they were having discussion how he has come into the forest. Bhima was explaining to Hanuman. So he was explaining how Duryodhana he has cheated and all these things they land up into the forest. So Hanuman was telling that I can go and at once I can finish off this Duryodhana. Bhima told no need of that. We will take care of this. But please protect us. Always protect us. Always keep your blessings upon us. This is what Bhima he requested Hanuman. So out of this request, Hanumana, he situated himself on the emblem, on the flag of Arjuna's chariot. So that is very interesting thing to know. And there is one more thing, just like a devotee, he always pray to the Mahajanas, to the great devotees of the Lord to protect, and always they follow the path which has been set up by the great devotees of the Lord. Mahajana yena gatastha pantha. When we follow the path who has been led by the great devotees of the Lord, success is sure. So just like this Hanuman, he supported Lord Ram in the battle of Ramayana. He is like fighting Acharya. That same Hanuman, Arjuna is taking his blessings. He is situated Hanuman on his flag, and with that he is fighting this battle. And this time, Lord Hanuman as well as Lord Ram, who is none other than Lord Krishna, both are there with Arjuna. And wherever there is Yatra Yogeshwaro Krishna, Tatra Partha Dhanurdhana. Wherever Krishna is there and Arjuna is there, Shriya, Vijaya is there. There is a victory. There is a victory. Vijaya Lakshmi. Shriya means Lakshmi. It refers to Lakshmi. And Lakshmi, there are 8 forms of Lakshmi, Ashta Lakshmi. One of that is Vijaya Lakshmi. So there is a surety, guarantee of victory. Right? And there is one more interesting thing has been mentioned in this verse. Krishna has been addressed as a Rishikesha. Rishikesham Tadvakyam. Yes, so Krishna, earlier also he has been addressed as a Rishikesha. Rishikesha means what? Anyone would like to share Rishikesha? Anyone remembers?
Prabhuji, controller of senses.
Yes,
Yeah.
controller of the senses. Rishikesha is the controller of the senses. So Krishna is the controller of the senses, and he is able to understand what is going on Arjuna's mind, and as well as he is able to control the Arjuna's senses very easily. He is always keeping Arjuna's senses under his control because Arjuna is his devotee. Krishna was personally present as a Rishikesha to give him directions how to fight this battle. Not only this battle, throughout the life, he was always available to counsel Arjuna. Either it is a matter of fighting or in another aspects of his life. So same way, when we develop the relationship with the Krishna, by doing the seva to the Krishna, by doing the devotional service to Krishna, he is always there to guide us, provide his guidance to us. Now moving to next verse, 21st verse, 21st and 22nd. Arjuna uvacha senayoruභयोर्मध्ये रथं स्थापयेमे उच्युता यावद् एतान् निरीक्षेऽहं योद्धुकामन् अवस्थितान् यैर्माया सहायो Davyam Asmin Rana Samyudhame. Translation. Arjuna said, O infallible one, please draw my chariot between the two armies so that I may see who is present here, who is desirous to fight, and with whom I must contend in this great battle attempt. Very interesting point in last translation also. Krishna, this Arjuna, he was prepared to shoot his arrows, looking at the sons of Dhritarashtra. When he was looking towards the Kauravas, son of Dhritarashtra, he was prepared to shoot his arrows. Before shooting arrow, he says to address the Krishna as a Achyuta, O infallible one, please draw my chariot between both the armies and let us see. You want to see who is desirous of fighting, who want to fight, with whom I must contend in this great battle attempt. So you want to estimate with whom all I am going to fight. Let me see who all are there. Very interesting point. First of all, this Achyuta, Arjuna has addressed Krishna as a Achyuta, or infallible one. So what is the meaning of Achyuta? Is infallible, the one who is non-fallable. He cannot fall down. Why he is addressing Krishna as a infallible? Because Krishna, who is the master of all the senses, he is the Rishikesha, he is the Ishvara, he is the supreme controller. He has taken the lower position. What lower position he has taken? He has taken the lower position as a chariot driver. To drive the chariot of his devotee, Arjuna, he has taken that position. And to satisfy Arjuna, he is going to drive his chariot. Prabhupada mentioned very interesting point in the purport. Krishna, he takes great pleasure in his pure devotees, assuming the advantageous position of ordering him than he does in being the giver of the orders. What does that mean? Krishna, he is the Parabrahman. He is the topmost, he is the supreme, he is the Ishvara, he is the controller of everyone. But he takes pleasure when his pure devotees, they order him. They try to control him. They give him orders. He takes pleasure in that. Why he takes pleasure in that? Because he has been conquered by the love of the devotees. Just like suppose you have a friend. If you ask your friend, oh, become my driver, he will think, oh, what has happened to him? Whether he has gone mad or what? He is asking me to become a driver. Whereas Krishna, he takes great pleasure in accepting such lower positions. For what purpose? Because he has a relationship with us to satisfy his devotees. And Krishna, he never ever fails to express his affection to his devotees. He never fails in his affection for his devotees. Just like a mother, if you see the position of a mother, mother is always anxious to feed the child, to take care of the child. Same way Krishna, because we are all the part of Krishna. Mame Vamsha Jeev Loge. We are all belongs to Krishna. He is always anxious to take care of us. He is always anxious to take care of us. Always he wants. And one more thing here to understand and to learn is Krishna, who is also situated in our heart as a Paramatma, Rishikesha, he is also every time anxious to guide us, to counsel us, just like Arjuna. He has taken the charge as a chariot driver to guide Arjuna, to direct him how to fight, what to do, various aspects of that. So same way Krishna in our life, he plays a role to guide us when we do devotional service, when we try to become devotee. So here Arjuna is addressing Krishna as Achyuta. Oh Krishna, even though you have accepted position as a chariot driver, but still you are my friend, you are the Supreme Lord. You are the topmost. Your position is still not affected. Just like in a mud, lotus is kept. That lotus is not affected by the mud. Mud doesn't touch lotus, doesn't affect the lotus. Same way, Krishna, even though he has accepted such a position, lower position, he is not affected by that. He is infallible. He is Achyuta. Whereas we are Vichyuta. Vichyuta means we fall down. When we don't serve Krishna, when we don't develop relationship with Krishna, under the influence of this material energy, we get conditioned, we get fall down, we get influenced by Maya, we get fall down. And Arjuna is addressing Krishna as Achyuta because Krishna has promised to become his chariot driver. He wants to carry out Arjuna's order. So now I am ordering you. I am ordering you. I am not in that position to order you, but you have promised. That's why I am ordering you. Just like Prabhupada gives very nice example. A big person is there who is controlling the entire state. Everyone, respects him, everything, all that is there. But what happens? One person comes and to meet him, his assistant tells him, just wait for some time. He will soon meet with you. So this person was waiting for a long time and he became very curious. What is happening? This person, nobody is coming inside, nobody is going outside, nothing is happening, simply is waiting. So he became anxious. So he thought, okay, let me see what he is doing. This big person he is, let me see who is controlling the entire state. So what he sees, this big person, he has become horse for his grandchild. He has taken the position of a horse for his grandchild. Why? Because his grandchild is enjoying that. He is taking pleasure. Oh, I am riding on my horse. The person who is controlling the entire state, that person get controlled by the grandchild. Why? Why he gets controlled? Anyone?
Due to
Why he
love and
gets?
affection.
Yes, because of the love and affection for his grandchild. Same way, Krishna get controlled by the pure devotees because out of love and affection that pure devotees express to Lord. That's why when we offer the sevas to the Lord, what happened? We develop that affection. We develop that relationship with the Lord. Right? And one more incident, pastime related to this. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was traveling all across the India, when he was going especially through South India, he came across, there is a temple known as Sri Rangam in South India. So he saw one Brahmana, he was reading Bhagavad Gita. And there are some other Brahmanas who are making fun of this Brahmana. He is a poor Brahmana. And other Brahmanas, they are making fun of this poor Brahmana. And this Brahmana is crying. There are tears in his eyes. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, out of compassion, He stops and he asks, "Why are you crying? What happens?" He says, "I am crying seeing this, that Krishna, he has taken the position of a driver, charioteer for his devotees. This is making me cry." Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sees that you are reading your Bhagavad Gita upside down. He was kept his Bhagavad Gita ulta. He is holding ulta and he is upside down. He is reading, and because of this, other Brahmanas, they are making fun of him. So he is telling, "But you are not able to read Bhagavad Gita. What is this?" So he says, "My Guru Maharaj, my spiritual master, has ordered me to read every day, even though I don't know, I am illiterate. I cannot read. But when I see that Krishna takes such a lower position for his devotees, he is driving personally as Arjuna's chariot. This make me cry. Automatically, tears comes out of my eyes." So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately hugs him and tell, "You have understood the essence of the Bhagavad Gita. Even though you are illiterate, you have understood that essence of Bhagavad Gita. What is that? Developing that relationship with Krishna." Whereas these Brahmanas, even though they are so-called very scholars, they are literate, they are well-educated, they are not able to understand this. They are not able to understand this. So that's why it's very important to always develop that relationship with Krishna. And any other example anyone would like to recollect, share, when Krishna has taken the lower position, Krishna is serving his devotees, Krishna is taking the orders of his devotee? Any other example somebody would like to share? Pastime example.
The Krishna,
One
Prabhuji,
part.
Krishna serving his friend Sudama.
Sudama, yes, wonderful.
Krishna serving this elephant, I forgot the name.
Gajendra?
Gajendra, yes, because he calls.
But how he was serving?
No, I think he was serving him to protect him actually. So he actually comes on the call of his devotee when he is in danger. So he's
Yeah,
actually
so
serving him only.
no, that was protection. Serving means doing some menial service, taken the lower position. That I want to understand, means taking, Krishna has taken lower position for his devotees.
And there's another instance which comes in the Krishna pastime when he serves or he brings the chawals and gives it to the chandal who comes to sell her vegetables. There's one.
Which one? Which one?
There's a one pastime in the Mathura or Nandgaon. Sorry, it's a pastime in the Nandgaon where a woman who is from the lower caste.
Yes.
She comes.
Got it.
And she says, "I am Achyutam. How can you touch me even?" And he sits on her lap.
Correct. Any
That is
other
another way.
pastime? Any other? Someone?
Yeah, he carries the khanau of Nanda Baba on his head.
Yes.
When
He
he
carries
comes.
the sleeper of Nanda Maharaj on his head.
Yeah.
Yes, wonderful. Any other? Any other? So Krishna, he is controlled by Yashoda Maiya in Damodar Leela. Yashoda Maiya, she is running behind Krishna to chastise him, to beat him, to capture him. Krishna, he accepts the position as a messenger to go on behalf of Pandavas to make a peace with the Kauravas. That is mentioned here also in peace negotiation. For peaceful negotiation, he becomes the messenger. Krishna, he takes lower position in Rasu Yagna. What position he takes? To receive all the guests and to wash their feet. To wash their feet that position Krishna takes, lower position, serve all the guests. Krishna, during Mahabharata time, there was a one day which was very crucial day. On that day, Krishna became the watchman, because that day was the day when there was a chance that these Kauravas, they may steal some a weapon or something. Such day, Krishna took a position of a watchman. He guarded the camp of his devotees Pandavas. Krishna, he served his spiritual master Sandipni Muni. And Krishna in another his incarnation, Krishna, when he came as Lord Rama, he did the last ceremonies or rituals to his Jatayu, who is because Krishna, this Lord Ram, he could not do the Antim Sanskara of his father, Dashratha Maharaj, but he did the Antim Sanskara of Jatayu, who is as good as his father. And Krishna, he served Sudama, and like that. There are so many such examples. Many people, they tell Krishna, he is a god. What is he is like you know, God is doing his own this thing, what he is doing for others. But Krishna takes such positions to serve his devotees. Next verse number 23. Yotsyamanaan avekshaham ya etatra samagataha tatrashtrasya buddhir yuddhe priya chikirsavaha. Translation: Let me see those who have come here to fight, wishing to please the evil-minded son of Dhatrashtra. So Arjuna is telling, I want to see who all has come to satisfy this evil-minded Duryodhana, son of Dhatrashtra. All of the people, they knew this secret, that Duryodhana wanted to get the land, get the kingdom, take the kingdom of the Pandavas. Entire kingdom he wanted to take. So everyone was aware. So Arjuna wanted to see. So here Prabhupada mentioned Arjuna wanted to see them in the battlefield before fight was begun, just to learn who they were. But he had no intention of proposing peace negotiation with them. It was also a fact that he wanted to see them to make an estimate of the strength which he had to face. Although he was quite confident of victory because Krishna was sitting by his side. Although Arjuna was quite confident that Krishna is there to always protect him, but still he is making estimation of the strength of the opposite army. Why he is taking the strength measurement or analyzing opposite army is as a duty. Just like many people, they say, when you become devotee, oh, you leave everything. There is nothing to be done. No, as a duty, as a matter of duty, there are a lot of things that devotee performs, devotee does. So same way, they don't simply sit. Same way, Krishna, this Arjuna, he is also observing, properly he is also observing and analyzing the army. And here, Duryodhana is addressed as Durbuddhir, evil-minded, because he wanted to take another's property. So Isha Upanishad says, Tena taktvena bhunjita me gradha shaya srid dhanam. If we try to take another's property which is not in our quota or which doesn't belong to us, that is a sin. You accept only what belongs to you. Don't try to take another's property. When we act in such a way, that position, that situation is a very peaceful situation. You will remain always in peace and harmony. But what happened? Out of greed, we want more and more. Sometimes we want, oh, I want what he is having, I want that also. What I am having, that also. What he is having, that also. Both the things I want. When we develop such mentality, our peace of the mind will be lost. Because everything belongs to Krishna. When we think, especially devotee, we should try to develop such understanding. Everything belongs to Krishna. So whatever we have got is by the blessings of Krishna, and whatever we should get, or whatever we are getting, should be as a prasadam or favor of the Krishna. In that way, we should accept or be satisfied. Or whatever we have got, we should offer it to Krishna and accept as a prasadam. Just like food, we offer it to Krishna and accept as a prasadam. Just like we have got some other things, like in ancient time there was a concept, whatever a person, disciple, he used to offer it to his Guru Maharaj, his spiritual master, and in return whatever he receives from his Guru Maharaj, he was satisfied. Whether he gets or not get, he was satisfied. So same way we should also try to be satisfied for whatever we have in our quota. So that will keep us in peace. Next verse. Sanjaya uvacha evam ukto rishikesho gudake keshena bharata senayorubhayor madhye sthapite yitva rathottamam. Sanjaya said, O descendant of Bharata, being thus addressed by Arjuna, Lord Krishna drew up the fine chariot in the midst of the armies of both parties. So here Arjuna has been addressed as a Gudakesha. Gudakesha means what? Guda plus Isha. Guda means darkness or ignorance, or Isha means one who is the controller. So Arjuna is addressed here as a one who has conquered his sleep or ignorance. One who has conquered his ignorance or sleep. So Arjuna, he has conquered both his ignorance and sleep. Ignorance means what? Ignorance means not aware of our existence. Who we are, we don't know. What is this world? We don't know. Who is the master of this world? We don't know. That is ignorance. We don't know about ourselves. That is ignorance. Whereas a devotee is always aware of his existence, either in waking state or in sleeping state. Very nice, Prabhupada has mentioned. Either in the waking or in the sleep. A devotee of the Lord can never be free from thinking of Krishna's name, form, quality, and pastimes. Thus, a devotee of Krishna can conquer both sleep and ignorance simply by thinking of Krishna constantly. So, when we think of Krishna, always we are thinking of Krishna, what happens? We can easily conquer this darkness. There is a Prabhupada, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says very nice this thing. Krishna Surya Sama Maya Andhakara. This Maya, this ignorance, this material world is Andhakara, is the darkness. Whereas Krishna is Surya Sama. When there is a sun, there is no darkness. And where there is no sun, there is a darkness. So same way, when there is a Krishna, there is no ignorance. Ignorance cannot exist. And where there is no Krishna, there is a ignorance. Just like we saw how Duryodhana, he made the estimation, he observed the army, he forgot Krishna. He didn't include Krishna at all, didn't consider it at all. That is what? Darkness. That is ignorance. Whereas a devotee is always thinking of Krishna, is always counting Krishna. He may forget some other things, but he will never forget Krishna. Such a person, such a devotee is always Gudakesha. Is a Gudakesha. He can conquer his sleep. He is always Krishna conscious. Very nice example Prabhupada gives in this connection. Just like a airplane is there. If that airplane is always flying towards the west, it takes off during the morning time and always flying towards the west. So that airplane will never see the night. Will never ever see the night. So same way, when we always remember Krishna, Ananyas Chintayanto Mam, Ye Jana Paryupasate, Tesham Nityabhyuktanam Yogakshemam Vahamyam. Krishna is telling, whenever we are thinking, always thinking of him, Krishna provides whatever we lack, and Krishna preserves whatever we have. Just like Arjuna, what ability he has to fight with Bhishma, to fight with Drona. He cannot stand in front of all such Maharathis. But Krishna, he provided that strength. Krishna provided that strength. So whenever we try to remember Krishna, and always we should try to remember Krishna, especially when we remember Krishna by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna is always there to protect us, always there to provide us whatever we need. He is always there to guide us. Either we are in sleeping state, waking state, whatever state we may be, he is always there to protect us. And Krishna here is addressed as a Rishikesha. Why he is again addressed as a Rishikesha? Because Krishna knew what is there in the mind of Arjuna. Why he is telling to take up this chariot in the front of both armies. He knows the mind and senses of all the living entities. So in that way, Krishna knew the mind of this Arjuna. Next verse. Bhishma Drona Pramukta Sarvesham cha Mahishitam Uvacha Partha Pashyetan Samavetan Kurun Iti. In the presence of Bhishma, Drona, and all other chieftains of the world, Rishikesha, the Lord said, just behold, Partha, oh, all the crews who are assembled here. So Krishna, he knew the mind of this Arjuna, and he is addressing him now. Arjuna, behold this army. Now you see this army. You wanted to see, no? You see. See? Like this we tell, no? Now you fight. So like that Krishna is addressing. Now you see. Because Krishna knew what is going on in Arjuna's mind. As a Rishikesha, he is aware of everything. He is aware of everything. In fact, Prabhupada's mention here. Now what did Krishna mean when he told Arjuna, behold the Kurus? Because he is aware that Arjuna is not going to fight now, seeing these Kurus. Whereas when seeing the Duryodhana, he was seeing the son of the Dhritarashtra, he is holding that bow. He is ready to shoot an arrow. Whereas seeing all this Bhishma Drona, he will not take up his bow. His bow will slip off his hand. Later on it is mentioned how it will happen with Arjuna. So he knew. So he is telling, behold the Kurus. Now you see. So what does that mean? Arjuna want to stop? He didn't want to fight. But Krishna didn't want it that. So Krishna is jokingly is addressing, oh Arjuna, now you see this army. Hold this army. Next verse. Tatra pashyat sthitan partha pitran atha pitamahan acharyan matulan bhratan putran sakhim statha. swasuran suhridascheva senyorubhyorapi. There, Arjuna could see within the midst of the armies of both parties his father, his grandfather, teachers, maternal uncles, brothers, son, grandson, friends, and also his father in law, and all well wishers are present there. Now, Arjuna is seeing not son of Duryodhanas, he is seeing both the parties having fathers, grandfathers, teachers, maternal uncles, all these people have assembled. He's not seeing them as an enemy. He's seeing them as a friend, grandfather, teachers, maternal uncle. So all these relations he is mentioning. How many? These are 11 relationship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He is addressing all these 11 different kinds of relationships. People have assembled to fight. He's seeing them, such as Bhurishrava, grandfather like Bhishma, Somdatta, Dronacharya, Draupada, Shakuni, Duryodhana, his friend Ashwathama, well-wishers, all these different people have assembled. He's seeing that now he's seeing as a friends, different relation, not as an enemy. Not as an enemy. So very nice. Prabhupada gives one example. Just like in a river, lot of grass, lot of such grass straws, they flows, and sometimes they come together, get separated. Same way in our life, all the people, all the various relationship will come together and they will get separated. Or in a journey, like a train journey, lot of passengers, they come, they sit together, they talk, they develop friendship, some relationship. Same way in our life, there are a lot of relatives, friends, family, parents, all these people, they come together. For what purpose? They have a role play. What is that role play? They have a role to play, that is so that we can make our spiritual progress. Jivasya Tattva Jignasa, we can attain perfection, we can make inquiries, we can come out of this Punarapi Janman, Punarapi Marnam. We can come out of the cycle of birth and death. For that purpose, all people come together, just like straws come together. So out of Maya, out of illusory energy, we get bewildered. Just like Arjuna is going to get bewildered, same way we also get bewildered. And out of that, we forget our prime duty. What is our prime duty to perform? What we are supposed to do? Our prime duty is what? Our prime duty is to make spiritual progress. Make spiritual progress, to come out of this existence. That is our prime duty. But what happens? We forget all that out of illusory energy, out of Maya, and we start engaging even in sinful activities. We get bewildered also. So all these things happens. So very important thing here is today we have to develop that relationship with Krishna. When we think of Krishna, we have to develop that relationship with Krishna, and Krishna will always there to guide. Just like Prabhupada says, when we serve Krishna, so there is a Krishna is also eager to serve his devotees. Krishna also becomes eager. How I can serve my devotees? How I can serve my devotees? What I can do for my devotees? He also become eager. So we should be more eager to serve Krishna. Then he becomes more eager. So like that competition goes on, Prabhupada says. So that service, that seva, we have to begin serving Krishna. And by that, he is ready to guide us, lead our life. So we'll end today's session. Anyone has any question or anything to ask, share, comment, please ask.
Prabhuji,
Yes.
as we discussed in our previous sessions,
Mhm.
that we have 4 defects. Every
Hmm.
living entity will have 4 defects.
Hmm.
Now, in this session, what we discussed is if you want to overcome religion, if you want to overcome your tendency to it, again, you have to become a devotee of Krishna. Is this the learning in this?
If we want to overcome all these 4 defects,
It's not that you want to overcome these 4
Hmm.
defects.
Hmm.
I mean, when you have understood transcendental and materialistic aspect of life,
Hmm.
so I'm just coming from that perspective. From Jigyasa is like this. कि अगर मेरे को ये 4 problems है,
Hmm.
so should I become a devotee or should I become a devotee because of my constitutional position? That's the question now.
So yes, we should become a devotee for both the things. The thing is, when we become a devotee, as a byproduct, we'll overcome. As a byproduct of just like crude oil, as a byproduct, we get a lot of things, just like Vaseline or some this kind of gel is one of the byproducts. So same way, what happens when we try to become a devotee, overcoming these 4 defects is like a byproduct. Whereas we should become a devotee for what purpose? To satisfy Krishna, and that is our constitutional position. Jivera Sarup hoye Nityare Krishna Das. We are eternally part of Krishna. Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita, various other scriptures talks about this. So we eternally belongs to Krishna. So when we serve Krishna, so as a byproduct, all these things automatically happens. And further in Bhagavad Gita, we'll see automatically Krishna says there are various divine qualities. Automatically we attain all those divine qualities when we try to become devotee of Krishna. So hope this helps you.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
Okay, so we'll stop here. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki, Srila Prabhupada ki.
Okay. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.